What does Spirit want to share with me today? We would like to thank you for taking the opportunity to create this experience together, and for desiring to deepen the connection with all that is. We would like to point out the energy that is pulling in.
This is a reminder. Check your mood. If it's out of whack, ask what you need to get it in check. Hold joy and love in your heart. This is a reminder. Check your mood. If it's out of whack, ask what you need to get it in check. Hold joy and love in your heart.
As we were stating, we would like to point out the energy that is pulling in the middle of your back, your spine. Take an understanding that that energy will continue to lift upward. And as you continue to develop this connection, we would like to share what will be changing. As the vessel mentioned yesterday, there has been a lot of need to embrace the change. And we state that this is allowing you to remove what is no longer serving. So take this opportunity to develop the openness and the awareness to embrace the change. While this change may be something that is different from what you are used to, this will allow you to project yourself forward into what you truly desire, a portion of which is what you have come to a physical experience to better understand, comprehend, and glean new expressions of which you are. So with this, take the time to give yourself grace, give the time to rest and recover if one is needed to do so, and give others the foresight that do not know or are not understanding of the change. As some are still struggling with what is no longer serving them, it is hard for them to then grasp the changes, the swift changes that can unfold when you desire to release what is no longer serving. As the vessel has experienced, many around him have seen a great change from who the vessel was to who the vessel is becoming. And with this, the vessel has experienced through the understanding that what you focus on, you create. And so the vessel is focused on bringing joy into the moment, bringing love into the very moment, and bringing laughter and upliftment. And so many around him have reflected that back. And part of the vessel's journey is accepting this grace, as he is still taking opportunities to change these dynamics of acceptance, receiving, and giving. And so taking this opportunity to develop one's wholeness is not an easy feat in the human perspective. But as we have stated, and the vessel has stated many times, if you are in the understanding and have the awareness of, am I in alignment with God, with love, with Source, or not, this will gently guide you into the right direction. And the vessel, as time has gone on, has taken this opportunity to develop this skill, and as he continues, he will utilize this alignment for each aspect of which a choice has arisen. What does that mean? Should I do this? Well, is this in alignment with love or not? And if the case says no, then you change your choice to be in alignment with that. It is that simple. The challenge is reminding and bringing awareness to oneself in the human form to take those steps. As we continue these get-togethers, these gatherings, these teachings, we will be unfolding more information to help those and the vessel connect with Source, to connect to your divinity, and take this time to take physical action to implement the serving habits moving forward. That is all we would like to share for now. Spirit, my next question is, how can I heal more of my non-serving aspects or my ancestral karma with myself and everyone that is connected with me? We would state at this time, like we've mentioned prior, that the very nature of the path that you are walking is allowing for more seeds, more programming, more non-serving beliefs to be uprooted. And so, as we just mentioned about, is this in alignment with love or not, will allow the very nature of which the past karma, the past beliefs, the past obligations will be transmuted and uplifted. Some of this is just simply bringing the awareness of this non-serving belief and asking for guidance to get it transmuted. For example, I am not worthy. Many of you, and the vessel included, have struggled with this in their lifetimes. And so, simply bringing awareness and asking higher self, God, Source, whoever you connect with that is all that is, and stating, I no longer desire to be plagued by this experience. I desire the non-serving belief to be uprooted and transmuted. And you may say, we would like to cut the cord to this. Whichever way you would like to express this and receive assistance with this, we may provide guidance and assistance for you. Some are more deeply rooted, and so it may take physical change, as some ancestral lines have a very strong cord, strong connection, strong or deeply planted root. And so it may take more physical action to uproot that belief system. And so we would continue asking for guidance as we can implement physical experiences as an opportunity or a catalyst for change to overcome these beliefs, to rewrite the nature of which it is entangled with you and your ancestral lines, your bloodlines. Take solace in knowing that no matter the cause, the awareness will be brought to the forefront to develop a different relationship with that belief. And so you may release that belief moving forward. Now we understand words are easily heard, but not fully comprehended. And so, part of the nature of which is this physical experience, you will come to the understanding through situations, through your life, that will allow you to embody the nature of which you can change these belief systems. So take the time to go within, to develop a routine of connection with Source, with God, with all that is, so you may come to a better understanding of the belief systems that are no longer serving. Then when you see the root or the cause of this belief system, you may cut it out. And replant something anew, something that is serving. So with this, when you feel moments of fear, when you feel moments of limitation, when you feel moments of disconnect or dis-ease, take the time to understand, what is it I am supposed to learn? Who is it that gave me this belief system? And take that time to know that is not who you are. It is a piece of clothing that you wear that you do not need any longer. You are wearing a jacket, a coat, a winter jacket in the middle of summer. And so you wonder why you are feeling hot, why you are feeling sweaty. Remove the jacket, understand what its purpose was for, and hang it up. Put it away. You no longer need it. We thank you for listening. So this one is more of a personal question. Last night I was in a meditation, and it was asking what my soul name was. And the first words that came to my mind was Adriel. Aderale. And so I'm curious how to experience more of my soul self, to come to a better understanding, to grow appreciation for the very life source that is flowing through me. And how do I learn more about my soul self?
This is a reminder. Give gratitude. Is what you're doing helping or hurting future Aaron? This is a reminder. Give gratitude. Is what you're doing helping or hurting future Aaron?
Adriel is your soul name. We would state that as you continue to move forward in the very nature of what you are, your soul self will continue to shine outwardly. And upon reflection, upon internal connection, you will see more of this. We have shared with the vessel many times the very nature of each and every one of us. As some of you will come to understand, and as Darius Wright, a individual the vessel has come into contact with to better understand the visions and the feelings and the understanding that the vessel has received, you may, as individuals, look into this and see the very construct that has been created for different expressions of understanding of all that is. And so, the soul self, the self that is truly eternal, that is never changing, never ceasing, never in limitation and lack or disconnect, is experienced outside of these constructs. And so, the soul self, Adriel, that has many, many, many different forms of expressions. One time, the vessel asked in previous recordings and gatherings, how many lives has this vessel lived? And we would say the vessel, this current expression, this current body of life that is Aaron Adams, has lived once. You see, as everything is in the now moment, the soul self can express and give life to a multitude of different expressions of all that is. And we would like to share that it is somewhat confusing on the human experience to comprehend the vastness of all that you are. And so there has been confusion between, is my conscious self the vessel itself, right, as Aaron Adams? Am I living in all these congruent lives as Aaron Adams? And we would state no. But we want you to understand that since it is an integration of soul, human, emotional aspects, and many, many more, that the awareness of you going from and seeing different congruent lives is utilized to better help your current life, your current incarnation. And so you can glean from the knowledge of each and every one of the different soul expressions. As one gains awareness in one life, then the awareness for the congruent lives separate to this expression, and we say separate as the physical human body, not in conscious awareness, if those are all connected, intertwined, interwoven. As the vessel currently sees, the energy that is the very nature of this physical experience is interwoven. So, with that nature, your soul self, the very, very fundamental, the very root, the very aspect of all that is, as a soul, is vast. It encompasses all that is. And this nature is the nature of Adriel. And we give these names for the understanding of the human aspect. As on our end, our individuality is expressed through vibration and not through the human language. And so we would like to share with this, as your individuality is a gift, it is an opportunity from all that is to experience different aspects of all that is. And so, as your understanding of your vibration continues to raise, we state to allow yourself to embrace the gift that is individuality. As when your vibration raises, the line, the awareness, the capability to discern your individuality and the union of all that is becomes blurred. And so that is why there is a gradual increase in awareness of consciousness. As we have had it in the past on a human collective, the vibration raised too quickly, and so it incongruently created a hive mind mentality. And this is not the nature of which the human collective is meant to operate. So take time to understand your uniqueness, to be your authentic self, so you may shine as the individual that you are. And this allows the anchor of harmony to express itself in the physical form. This ties into the second part of the question: how to better understand the soul self. And as we just stated prior, being your authentic self, one that is not hindered, one that is not sheltered, one that is not hidden from oneself and all that is. So we would state to refer back to yesterday's lesson, but take the time to understand your uniqueness is your soul self, and the expression of which you agreed upon prior to coming to the physical as your current vessel, your current incarnation, current expression of your soul self. So embody that, embrace it, and come to the understanding that some individuals in your life that are currently in your life are meant to be the catalyst for you to understand that you being your authentic self and consistently your authentic self allows those who will thrive in your presence and allow you to thrive will come into your life, and those who are no longer serving that nature will be released. And understand that nothing is truly lost And so take solace in knowing the lessons that you gleaned from the individuals in your life, and let go of that of which is no longer serving. We thank you for listening and taking the time to fully embody the words that are being presented. That is all.